Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be a reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do consider all of these weekly readings to be timeless, so whenever you're guided here, just trust that it is the right time for you. Alright, just tapping into this Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising energy. And the first card out is the fire element. It's your element, Aries. We got Pluto. I'm gonna get one more. My Aries. This week. Okay. We got Jupiter. On the bottom of the deck, we've got number 52, which breaks down to a 7. 7's a very analytical number. Logic, reasoning, could be kind of in your head right now, especially with the void course of moon. It's this kind of in between state. And before I go much deeper, I want to get some clarity on these. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Divine Animals. This is a deck by Stacey DeMarco, one of my favorite creators of all time. Tell me about this fire element for my Aries. Ooh. We got the snow leopard. Tell me about this Pluto energy, please. For my Aries. We got the beaver. And tell me about this Jupiter energy. For my Aries, please. Tell me about Jupiter. Thank you. And we got the polar bear. Alright. Interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we've got, excuse me, the fruit bat and the flying fox. Kindness. Alright. The snow leopard is the watcher. This is giving, and we got 37, which breaks down to a 10, which is completions. 15, which breaks down to a 6, which always reminds me of a pregnant woman birthing something new. You could be trying to sort out what your desires are, what that spark is. Some of you could be going within, becoming the observer. Some of you guys, are learning from your inner landscape. The snow leopard also speaks to taking the high road, not sinking to a lower vibration. You may need to observe a situation, especially if there's been any anger or rage with the fire element. You may want to observe the situation closely before acting. Just keep in mind that being silent is an option. Ethics could be a big concern here. it's best to not continually draw attention to yourself just for the sake of filling up your ego. A little mystery is a good thing. This is about taking the right ethical path. Keep in mind that path might look different to different people, depending, on their journey, where they've been, how they grew up, etc. And it could feel like there's been some obstacles on your path, but these obstacles really allow people to realize their mistakes and change. Which leads us to master number 11. 11 is awakenings. We got Pluto and transformation with the beaver and work. Some of your guys' careers could be changing. 27 breaks down to a 9. 9 is manifestation. It's also wrapping things up, completions. Pluto is the planet of transformation, of destruction, creation, regeneration. It's letting go of the old and bringing in the new. And the beaver speaks to your work, the things that what you're putting your energy into, how you're providing, perhaps. You may be moving into a job that you like more for some of you. Just make sure that you are finding a place between work and in your it's worth aligning work with your purpose if you can. Being positively, mindfully engaged in your work, no matter what it might be, is healthy, right? Someone may be attempting to micromanage you at your job for some of you, which is not really an optimum way to work. Perhaps some of you guys are considering becoming your own boss. And then we've got number 7, Jupiter, with the polar bear. Jupiter is abundance, expansion, it's money. And the polar bear speaks to your ancestors. 26 breaks down to an 8. 8 reminds us of the connection of all things. And you are the carrier of a bloodline that stretches back for millennia. And yet, you are uniquely your own self. Take the positive from your ancestry and observe and note the negative. Allow family dysfunction to stop here and honor those in your family who honor you. Some of you guys may be feeling like you need to individuate yourself from your own family on your own terms, and that's fine. The bat does speak to kindness. Some of you guys Yeah, I just keep getting, like, some of you guys could be dealing, we're going to get some tarot out here too. Some of you guys could be dealing with a lot of rage or anger. And I'm also going to pull a sacred geometry activation at the end, but I do want to get some tarot out here first. I think I'll go with, you know what, I'm going to go with the before tarot. I don't use this nearly enough, and I really love the before and the after. Really good. All right, for my Aries, tell me about this fire element. For my Aries, tell me about this fire element. There could be new opportunities that come in. Something that's going to make you feel good, Aries. Yeah, I feel like that's what this, but I do keep pulling on rage. So maybe like you get upset at your work and you decide to go get a new job, and it lifts you up, it makes you feel good. Or I don't know, there's something here that I just keep pulling on, some kind of anger or rage for someone. This probably isn't for everyone, but I am pulling on this for someone. And this is about learning how to create boundaries, learning how to perhaps defend yourself or speak your truth in a kind way, in a way that allows for growth. You got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like you're taking something away from someone, or you're taking your energy back. You're not feeling like there's growth, perhaps. Yeah, just like not wanting to work on this. I feel like this is a relationship, but it also could be, it definitely could be a job as well. Just not feeling like it's growing anymore, not wanting to put in the work and really wanting to do something instead that that makes you feel good. Yeah. Yeah, you're moving towards something that makes you feel good, Aries, and hey, good for you. Let's look at this transformation. What is this transformation for my Aries? Yeah, you guys could be thinking about switching jobs this week, or just really seeing how something doesn't, you know, it does feel like career for many. You're observing that, you know, maybe there's people that just aren't very giving, or maybe, you know, it's not giving you exactly what you need, so you decide to make this transformation. And you probably meet some new people. There's new relationships here. Watch for the signs. I feel like you could see a sign that could lead you to this, with this Page of Wands. There could be a sign to go in a certain direction, or to stop at a certain place, or to chat with a certain person, you know, whatever it is. If you're feeling that hunch, follow that, okay? Yeah, because I do feel like there's been challenges in this current situation, and you're looking for growth, you're looking for change. The Judgment card with the Five of Swords. Be careful of your own judgments at this time. There's an awakening taking place here. There's some realizations taking place. But it could get bumpy. Be careful with your own judgments. Be careful that you understand that your judgments aren't everybody's judgments. Everybody has different experiences. Everybody has, you know, different ways of being based on how they've learned, what they've grown, what they've gone through. You don't always know what you don't know. What is this, Beaver? Yeah, I just feel like somebody, this is definitely for work for somebody. It's just a feeling like, but it also could be a relationship for others. Um, there's just a feeling like there's no hope here almost. But I feel like that's not necessarily true. It's just, well, it's a judgment. It's a judgment. Thank you. And it's making you feel less than confident. There's, yeah, I'm picking up on, why am I picking up on some low self-worth for some of you? Or maybe somebody's making you feel like that you're not good enough, or that, you know, you lack in some way. Tell me about this Jupiter issue. But there is offers coming in. There are new jobs, new careers, new friendships, new relationships coming in. Some of you guys, this could even be a proposal. There's a need to do some soul searching here. You guys, I just keep pulling on from this fire energy that there has been a lot of aggression, or it doesn't even have to be a lot, but there's been some kind of aggression or some kind of anger, some kind of tiff or something here that it just isn't sitting well. Okay, so there's a need for some soul searching. There's a need to connect in. This came out on top of your ancestors. The Hermit in reverse tells me, you know, there's a need to connect in. And right now there's just too much going on in the outside world. You're not bringing your attention to the inner world where it matters. So this is an invitation to reconnect, an invitation to move in a new direction. I'm gonna get a sacred, this deck was calling me a sacred rebel. I feel like you guys could use this. For my Aries. What advice do we have for my Aries Sun and Rising? Put in my spread. Thank you. We got number 30. The perfection of your life. So this is about looking at the good, recognizing how you're creating your life. There's some internal chaos here, and it feels like it's an anxiety inducing. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and so elegant, which is certainly different to the ground view, which can be a quite violent experience. And just like this, there is great beauty in your life. However, at this point, you may be experiencing it as anxiety inducing rather than beautiful. You might sense it as internal chaos. You might feel like something is waiting to erupt from within. It's a restlessness or an anxiety that you can't quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, change, uncertainty in your world. But whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, external, this oracle brings the same message for all of you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. Okay, you are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm, which is having an effect on you. It's having an impact on you. It's clearing things out. It's ruffling feathers. It's preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. Okay. If you cannot believe that there's anything happening spiritually, even on a subtle level, because maybe you feel stuck or drained or bored or stale, thwarted, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there's only the unfolding creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been looked over. You have not been denied, found wanting or rejected or unworthy. Hey, the storm that needs to erupt, Aries, is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, sing, express. Right? Express whatever is needed, however it's needed. So you can exercise some of that blocked energy in your heart. And then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn on this spiral of life. And once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. I have a quick little healing process for you. Imagine that you're standing at the silent center of a great cleansing storm. All of the aspects of your life are rained upon, blown out, even messed up a little bit. Notice how you feel. The storm then passes and you're left with soft sunshine and slightly soggy feet. And some parts of your life will have been washed away, but others will be strong and stable, a bit messy, perhaps, but they're still there nonetheless. Notice how you feel. Underneath your feet, you see a pattern forming in the cleansed earth, as if it's rising up from the damp, slightly disturbed soil. This golden, gleaming, geometric pattern of the flower of life glows. You can sense the perfection of the form and see how each flower feeds into the next in symmetry, harmony, balance. And you can finish by saying, I give thanks for the higher order of my life, which I trust implicitly as it guides me into wholeness and love. From that which appears as chaos, new order is rising. I trust this and receive the gift of higher order in my life. Through grace, through mercy, so be it. All right, and I want to get you guys just one more little card to wrap this up from the the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. Thank you guys, by the way, for liking, sharing, commenting, all the things. I appreciate you guys. All right, we've got number 25, which also breaks down to a 7. Very analytical. We could be very in your head. Make sure that you're taking time this week to calm, to change, right? We got all these 7s out here, so there's a lot of mental activity. Just make sure that you're taking the time to quiet that, okay? Especially if you're feeling overwhelmed or, in a little frenzy. It says emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. What is emerging in your life? Thank you guys again for liking, sharing, commenting, all of the things. I definitely appreciate you guys. Do make sure you are subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Love you guys.